You know how big the largest freshwater lake monster on Earth is? Today, we're taking you to explore a little-known mysterious lake creature, the boar of Herrington Lake in Kentucky. From eyewitness accounts by professors to chilling reports from local residents, this ghostly giant prowls the depths of the lake, where legend and science intertwine, challenging our imagination of the unknown. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss more stories from the mysterious world.
Do you know how big the largest freshwater lake monster on Earth is?
When it comes to mysterious water monsters, Scotland's Loch Ness Monster is undoubtedly the most famous. Said to reach an astonishing length of 20 meters, making it a global focus for explorers and media alike. But if you think Nessie is the largest, you haven't yet heard the incredible story of the Herrington Lake Monster in Kentucky, USA. Known for its massive size and mysterious appearances, this creature has been talked about by locals and tourists for years, becoming another captivating legend.
The Herrington Lake Monster. I've only heard of Nessie. What makes this one special?
The mysterious creature of Herrington Lake is called the Phantom Being because it has been almost trapped at the lake's bottom for nearly a century, with very few people seeing it firsthand. The lake itself is 249 feet deep, with ancient cave systems hidden beneath, adding even more mystery. In 1925, the construction of the Dix Dam blocked the river, causing the rushing waters to flood the lake and submerge these ancient caves. Shortly after the waters stabilized, unprecedented creatures appeared at the lake's bottom, shocking scientists and explorers alike.
Wow, what kind of creature was it?
The mysterious being of Herrington Lake is locally nicknamed the Boar. It has a long, smooth body but a head resembling a pig's snout with a curled tail. This description sounds absurd, yet in 1972, Professor Lawrence S. Thompson, a classical studies scholar from the University of Kentucky, stepped forward, vouching with his academic reputation that he personally witnessed this unbelievable creature. Professor Thompson's testimony caused a huge sensation at the time, making the story of this enigmatic lake monster even more perplexing.
A professor risked his reputation over this creature. What exactly did he see?
Professor Lawrence S. Thompson, a classical studies scholar at the University of Kentucky, gave a striking description of the boar. He said the creature moves silently through the water, with a head resembling a pig's snout and a tail measuring 12 to 15 feet, about 3.6 to 4.5 meters long. He insisted that what he saw was no illusion but a being beyond our current understanding. Professor Thompson once remarked, "If you've never seen a crocodile before, the first time you see it, you'd think it's a monster." This vividly conveys his genuine impression of the mysterious lake creature. It's not merely a legend, but an exploration of and reverence for the unknown.
Could it really be an ancient species released from prehistoric caves?
About 38% of Kentucky is typical karst terrain, with intricate underground caves forming an enormous submerged labyrinth. When the Dix Dam was completed in 1925, it blocked the river, and billions of gallons of water violently surged through these subterranean caves. This not only reshaped the natural landscape but may have inadvertently released some prehistoric creatures. These ancient life forms may have remained hidden in the dark caves for centuries, suddenly trapped in the man-made lake, becoming the mysterious source of Herrington Lake's boar. While this theory can't be fully verified, it adds a compelling and plausible scientific possibility to the lake monster mystery.
Has anyone seen it since then?
In 1976, a chilling sighting occurred at Herrington Lake. Local resident Edgar SDC and several friends were fishing when, just 15 feet from their small boat, they saw a massive creature slowly rise to the surface. The being was entirely black, smooth-skinned, without scales or fins, moving slowly and almost silently like a ghost gliding over the calm lake. The eyewitnesses' hearts raced, unable to explain the mysterious scene before them. This encounter became a key part of Herrington Lake lore, further deepening the mystique surrounding the boar.
Sounds even more mysterious than the Loch Ness Monster. Has anyone tried photographing or tracking it?
In the 1960s, Herrington Lake's mysterious creature caught the attention of an enthusiastic tracker, Jack Upton. Passionate about exploring the unknown, he braved the cold winters and often stationed himself by the lake, patiently observing its surface. To gather more clues, he even rented a small plane to aerialist survey Herrington Lake, hoping to capture the legendary ghost-like giant. Jack claimed to have spotted massive black shadows moving underwater in several photos, as if a huge creature were gliding through the lake. However, the images were blurry and lacked crucial details for scientific verification, making them inconclusive as evidence.
And what did the authorities say?
Official explanations for Herrington Lake's mysterious creature usually focus on known animals like large catfish, illegally released alligators, or introduced stonefish. However, these theories don't fully match the numerous eyewitness accounts, especially the unique description by Professor Thompson of the University of Kentucky. He reported a creature with a pig-like snout and a 12 to 15-foot curled tail, moving almost silently through the water, evoking a prehistoric unknown rather than an ordinary fish. While official explanations are reasonable, they fail to account for the ghostly gliding and mysterious presence described by witnesses.
From a scientific perspective, could Herrington Lake even support such a large creature?
According to an in-depth 2019 study, Herrington Lake has exceptionally high water quality, a healthy ecosystem, and abundant oxygen, forming a complete and stable food chain. Ecologically, this means the lake could support a top predator for long-term survival and reproduction. This finding gives some scientific credence to the Herrington Lake monster legend, showing the lake is not just an ordinary body of water but a vibrant and diverse ecosystem. Large fish and other aquatic creatures provide a plentiful food supply, making the existence of such a mysterious giant biologically plausible.
So, is it a real creature or just an illusion?
There are two main possibilities regarding the existence of the Herrington Lake boar. First is that it truly exists. Professor Thompson, as an academic authority at the University of Kentucky, provided a detailed eyewitness account, which, along with multiple reports spanning over half a century, shows remarkable consistency in characteristics. This long-term and stable pattern of sightings makes the possibility of a real creature difficult to dismiss. The second possibility involves psychological and cultural factors creating a collective illusion. Humans are naturally wary of the unknown, and combined with changes in light and shadow on the lake, as well as occasional movements of large fish, it's easy for visual misperceptions to occur, shaping the mysterious image of the boar.
If it were up to you, which would you believe?
I would keep a rational skepticism. There may indeed be undiscovered creatures hidden beneath Herrington Lake, but it's also possible that what we call the boar is simply a projection of human imagination and collective memory, born from our fear and curiosity of the unknown. Regardless of the truth, this mystery has left a deep mark on Kentucky's history and culture, becoming a unique local legend and cultural symbol.
I heard the first sightings appeared soon after the caves were flooded in 1925.
Yes, that's when the legend of Herrington Lake's mysterious creature began. Months after the dam was completed, local fishermen started reporting during dawn or dusk sightings of an elusive, agile creature on the lake. These creatures seemed extremely sensitive to sunlight, only appearing when daylight was weak, behavior very similar to animals long adapted to life in underground caves. Scientists speculate that the massive water flow from the dam construction may have swept these previously hidden cave-dwelling creatures into the lake, forcing them to adapt to a new aquatic environment while maintaining a low profile and cautious lifestyle.
So, can the boar swim? Would it attack humans?
Eyewitnesses consistently describe this mysterious creature as swimming slowly and almost silently, exuding an elusive sense of mystery. Surprisingly, there are no records of it ever actively attacking humans. This behavior suggests it may not be a threat at all, but rather avoids human observation and interference. Its appearances are always brief and low-key, as if deliberately keeping its distance to maintain concealment and safety.
Besides Professor Thompson and Edgar, were there other witnesses?
Yes. In 1977, a fisherman near Chimney Rock was astonished to observe the back of a mysterious creature longer than 17 feet, watching it for about 10 minutes. This sighting not only shocked local residents but further confirmed that the Herrington Lake boar was not an isolated or unsubstantiated legend. Multiple reports show that this mysterious creature frequently appears in the lake, forming a persistent enigma.
Has anyone studied the biological plausibility of this creature?
Herrington Lake provides a unique ecological environment and depth conditions that could support large predators. The water is clear and oxygen-rich, offering an ideal habitat for various fish and aquatic life, forming a rich and stable food chain. This healthy ecosystem means the lake is fully capable of sustaining a large apex predator over the long term. From a scientific perspective, the Herrington Lake boar is not just a fictional legend but a mysterious species whose existence is ecologically plausible.
So how does psychology explain these sightings?
The lake is deep and dimly lit, which can easily trigger humans' primal fear of the unknown. In tense situations, the brain tends to automatically fill in vague stimuli as threatening forms. Large fish rolling near the surface or light refracting on the water can also be mistaken for unknown creatures. Then why did Professor Thompson see such specific features? That's exactly what puzzles the experts. Professor Thompson was a rational and cautious scholar who never exaggerated. The features he described, the pig-like snout, curled tail, and smooth elongated body, are not only unusual but astonishingly consistent with reports from other independent witnesses. This overlap of details across decades and different observers makes the collective hallucination explanation weak. If it were merely imagined, why would the described features match so closely? And why are the sightings concentrated in a specific area and time?
Has anyone tried to capture or trap it?
Countless people have tried to uncover the mystery in Herrington Lake's deep waters. Passionate trackers like Jack Upton would stake out the lake at dawn in the freezing winter, rent small aircraft for aerial surveys, and use telescopes to watch for faint bubbles or breathing traces under the ice, all in an attempt to capture evidence. Unfortunately, no definitive footage or samples have ever been obtained. This close but never confirmed situation only adds to the creature's mystery. Seems to possess heightened vigilance and exceptional stealth, always managing to evade human observation at crucial moments.
So, does it still exist today?
Since Professor Thompson's public sighting, there have been no reports from authoritative sources at Herrington Lake. But does that mean the mysterious creature has vanished? Not necessarily. The lake reaches depths of over 75 meters, with its bottom filled with ancient caves and underground passages submerged by the dam, natural hiding places. Coupled with clear, oxygen-rich water, abundant fish, and a stable food chain, the ecological conditions could fully support a large predator for a long time. This complex environment also explains why it has been able to evade human observation and capture for so many years.
I think just standing by the lake would make me nervous.
Exactly. Anyone standing by the lake feels that sense of awe. The surface may seem calm, but below could be a massive, silently gliding creature. That feeling is more real than any horror movie.
So, can we say the Herrington Lake monster exists?
We can't be 100% certain, but what we can be sure of is this. The lake holds stories, legends, and possibly real creatures. The bar pig, whether real or imagined, is undeniably part of Herrington Lake's mystique.
If I get the chance, I want to see it for myself.
Make sure to bring binoculars and a camera, and most importantly, be patient. You might see nothing at all, but the lake's mysterious atmosphere will definitely get your heart racing.
I can't wait. If you enjoy exploring mythical stories like this, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll continue to take you on journeys through more unknown worlds.
Haha, just be careful not to get enchanted by the lake itself. The legend of the Herrington Lake monster isn't just a story, it lives in every reflection on the water.